Hi everyone, Coach Steve here with my training vlog this week. Alternate weeks, Monday motivation. This week is my update on how my training for my marathon 70.3 and Ironman are going this year. So unfortunately, it's not a this is going to be a short one because I've had a poor start to the January and I'll explain why. Okay, so first off, let's see, how did January start? Started like I was going to war, had it all going on. All my long runs were happening. Boom, mileage going up. What happened? Got hit by a chest infection and lost a few weeks training. But where are we now? The virus is exterminated. Hope that Dalek gag goes across the water as well. So what did we do when we got sick? Well, first off, I listened to my body. I just said I knew I wasn't well, so I rested. I rested more. Tried to eat well, I tried to hydrate well, load up my vitamins, and I tried to take care of some habits that would oops, sorry, that's gonna have to come back on the screen. Um, Habits that would help. Stretching, yoga, all the things I promised to do as part of my when I was getting distracted by training. So I used the downtime to my advantage. What did I not do? I didn't panic, I didn't try to force the training. I didn't try to return to training too early when my chest was still at me. I had lie-ins. I gave the body some rest. I didn't comfort eat a lot of these times when you're sort of not feeling great. You end up hitting takeaways, and again, so you hit with a double whammy. You're kind of you're putting on weight. You're not getting any training, not getting any endorphins, and you just go into that sort of spiral. So I tried to improve the diet a little because it was something I could control, even though I was feeling miserable. And again, good food in, better outcomes. So what do I do now? Um, you just have to accept the setback. You sort of go, all right, look, it's a couple of long runs, it's a full week of training, spilt milk and all that. Boo hoo hoo. Yeah, Grant, it's gone. What now? We can't do anything about that. Let's look forward. So on that, I'm going to ease it back into the midweek training. I'm going to maintain the good habits as I was been stretching and doing a bit of strength work each day, even 15, 20 minutes. I'm going to hold that, and then I'm going to push on when feeling strong. Does it endanger any of my big races coming up? No, because I still have a lot of base training nailed down. I've also got a bit of time to really rectify some of these things. If I have a couple of big weeks, I might be back on target. I'm that far out that I don't need to goal reevaluate yet. I just have to see how my body responds to a bigger training load. And by the way, there's a video at the end if you get sick about how I recommend how you ease yourself into your program. But do take my advice on this. Don't try to rush into it. Don't panic over lost fitness. Ignore your Garmin, ignore your training peaks when it's telling you you're losing fitness. That's not helping matters. You just need to get your body into a point where it's actually comfortable to return to training. And then it's only when your body tells you that, that you're okay to run without any, was it coughing up all sorts of stuff, or your energy levels are returning, or the injury. So I'll put a video in the back how I would recommend you tweak your training to return to training. And look, we've got to remain positive. It's not a mortal wound, it's just a bit of a setback, and we'll move forward. Hopefully this is useful, hearing a coach describe his training plan and his goal to go to Tokyo, do the marathon, Venice to do 70.3, and Hamburg and or Texas to do a full Ironman, which will be my 11th as well. If so, please subscribe. And if you enjoyed hearing how I'm dealing with a little bit of a setback, give us a thumbs up. Much appreciated. Next week we have a Monday motivation. Ooh, let's go and look. And we will have further training updates at the end of the month. Okay, guys, have a great week's training yourself, and I hope you're feeling positive and strong going into the week.